So glad I finally found my way here. This looks like a good time to begin filming our building tour. Hi, Neha.
Hi, I'm so glad you finally made it. We have everything set up and ready to go.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and where we are?
Yeah, so my name is Neha. I am a senior undergraduate student here at the University of Washington in Seattle. Specifically, I am a senior in the Paul G. Allen School of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm also part of our ambassador team here that does outreach to prospective undergraduate students. And right now we are in the Allen School on the University of Washington campus.
What is special about the Allen School?
We're one of the top computing universities in the world. We have amazing faculty and cutting-edge research opportunities, and there are tons of other amazing opportunities that come with being in the Allen School.
Awesome. So what's the plan for our time together?
So we'll get to look at the two buildings that make up the Allen School, the Allen Center and the Gates Center, and you'll get to meet a couple of other ambassadors along the way.
I'll get to meet other ambassadors too.
Yeah, I wanted you to hear from multiple people about what they love about the Allen School and why they chose it. So you'll hear from multiple ambassadors along the way.
Great. So where are we right now?
So right now we are in the Allen School atrium. We have a skylight that's about 6 stories high that keeps this building really nicely lit. It is also home to many of our faculty offices.
What have you used this building for?
Yeah, so usually I am sitting here at these tables having my lunch while watching something on my laptop. I've also had classes in the basement of this building as well as office hours, and I've also spent my fair share of time in the computer labs downstairs.
What would you say is your favorite memory here?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would definitely have to say Fall Fest 2020.
What's Fall Fest?
Yeah, so Fall Fest is a community event put on by one of our student groups here. I remember my sophomore year, they had a pasta bar, dessert bar, and I took the cutest Polaroids with my friends over here.
I love that for you. Are big events usually held here?
Yeah, so in addition to community events, I've been to career fairs here, I've seen research nights, I've seen student group meetings, as well as I've even seen office hours here. You'll get to hear more about all of those things as you talk to our other ambassadors. Speaking of which, you should probably meet Savvy right now across the street at the Gates Center.
Hey, Savvy.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. And you?
I'm good, just a little tired from my walk to class.
Do you always walk to class?
No, sometimes I take the bus. There's a bus stop just down the street and plenty more all around campus. It's super convenient if I'm running late or I just don't feel like walking to class. Plus, all UW students get free access to public transportation.
If you're in a rush, are there any places you can grab food from?
Yeah, my go-to is the Hub or the Husky Union building, which is also just down the street. They have a nice little grocery store full of snacks that you can pick up in between classes. Anyways, follow me. This is where I get my coffee.
What is this place?
This is the Microsoft Cafe in the Gates Center. Sometimes during my shorter breaks in between classes, I like to come here, grab a coffee, and do my schoolwork outside those tents over there. Something about drinking hot coffee on a cool day is really nice.
I've heard that students in the Allen School can be pretty busy with schoolwork. Do students usually have time for extracurriculars?
Almost all of the Allen School students I know have time for at least one extracurricular outside of classes.
What are some extracurriculars that you can do related to computing?
There are programming clubs, hackathons, which are events where students can get together and build a cool product, and plenty more.
How about activities not related to computing?
The UW has countless opportunities, from sports to niche interests. Personally, I've loved getting involved in the educational communities on campus and learning more about teaching.
It sounds like the UW has so many ways to build community. How have you done that in the Allen School?
One of my favorite things about the Allen School are its affinity groups. They host large events and celebrate student identities. There are events for women and non-binary students, queer students, minoritized students, first-gen college students, and a student can always create an affinity group if they want.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyways, I have to head to class now, but I see my friend Lynn just outside those doors, so I will hand you off to them.
Hi, I'm filming a building tour for the Allen School. I just got handed off to you.
Awesome. I can show you around the Gates Commons. I do have an appointment with my advisor in a little bit though, so we'll only have a few minutes.
Got it. What do advisors do again?
Yeah, they can help with course planning, navigating through the Allen School, or just provide general advising. We also have peer advisors who are current undergraduate students. They've been in your shoes before, so they can provide really good advice on classes and career opportunities.
Where is your meeting?
The advising office is right over there. When we're in person, you can meet with your advisor right in their office, but they still have options for students to meet with them through Zoom.
Gotcha. What is that giant screen over there?
This is a giant touchscreen display. It showcases the Allen School's award-winning research, student alumni achievements, and also upcoming events like social gatherings and career fairs.
Have you ever been to a career fair?
Yeah, so my first career fair was when I was a freshman, and I barely even knew how to code back then. But it was a really great way for me to just gain experience talking to people within industry and also see what opportunities were out there for me.
Interesting. How did that change over time?
Yeah, so 2 years later, the Allen School actually sponsored me to go to the Grace Hopper Conference for Underrepresented Genders in Tech. And at that conference, there was a really big career fair, and I was able to get some interviews and even some offers with some big name tech companies.
How do you prepare for technical interviews?
Usually I just practice at home on my own, but the Gates Center actually has these really cool interview rooms, like the one over here. They have whiteboards, markers, desks, and even large monitors. Literally everything you would need for an interview or even just studying.
So it seems like there's only a few rooms here. Where else can people go to study and work?
Yeah, a lot of students just study in this common space right here in between classes, but the majority of our students actually study in our undergraduate commons, which is right behind me. Oh man, looks like it's time for my advising appointment, so I gotta go. But I see Isha over there. You should go talk to her to learn more about our awesome undergraduate study spaces.
Hey, are you Isha?
Yeah, hi.
Hi, I'm doing a building tour of the Allen School, and Lynn said that I should talk to you.
Cool, well, welcome in. We're currently entering the undergraduate commons where students come to study between classes or just to chill. There's also a great view in the back.
Why did you scan your ID?
I scanned my ID because this space is reserved for Allen School students only, so everyone has to scan their ID to get in.
Gotcha. What are these rooms over here?
These are conference rooms mostly used to hold office hours by professors and TAs, but you can also reserve them to study with a friend or with a group.
Could you share what office hours are?
Yeah, for sure. Office hours are a time held by professors and TAs to answer questions, go over material, and review the homework. They're also a great place to meet friends. That's actually where I met a lot of my friends my freshman year. Oh, and this is the great view in the back I was talking about. You can also check out materials such as whiteboard markers and chargers to use here.
What's through that door?
Oh, this is one of our computing labs. Here, I can show you.
What do you use the computer lab for?
I mostly use it to connect my laptop to monitors to read code on a bigger screen, and I've come in here to do group projects as well.
Are they usually crowded?
No, they're not usually super crowded. Because the Allen School does have a lot of different labs and spaces for students to use, no one place is usually super crowded. We also have labs across the street in the Allen Center.
It sounds like there's a lot of space for students to use.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty nice. We also have free printing for Allen School students, which I use all the time.
Really? That's so awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient. Here's another one of our study spaces, and it even has a kitchenette attached to it.
That's convenient. Do you use it?
Yeah, sometimes I have long days on campus, so I keep my food in the fridge and use the microwaves later since they're so hard to find other places on campus. Hey, I have a meeting for my club right now, but I think you can meet Baja on the ground floor to view the classroom spaces.
Great, you made it. This is our main hall room where all our classrooms are.
Before we begin, I have to ask, what are those big stairs for?
Those are for students to sit and study while waiting for class. It's great because they even have outlets, so I never have to worry about my computer losing battery life. All right, let's go into the Amazon Auditorium, one of our main lecture halls.
How accessible are these classrooms?
Yeah, so the auditorium has a ramp for anyone who needs it, and all our classrooms in this building are wheelchair accessible and provide seating for students with specific seating arrangements.
Wow, what a pretty auditorium.
I know, right? This auditorium holds 250 seats with desks that you pull out on the right side so students can take notes easily.
What if a person is left-handed?
Yeah, so the aisle seats have a left-handed desk. Every student can study comfortably here.
That's awesome. What if you miss a lecture?
The auditorium and the classrooms have a built-in microphone and camera, and professors will record lecture and post them online. All right, let me show you some of our other classrooms.
What classes are usually taught in those other classrooms?
All sorts of computing classes are taught here. I've taken classes ranging from machine learning to data visualizations.
Wow, those classes sound hard.
Well, don't worry. The classes I mentioned are some of our upper level courses. So you'll have plenty of time to take the intro courses and you'll be well prepared for the challenge. Students also have a balanced coursework where they only take 1 to 2 CSE courses and 1 outside of CSE.
Gotcha. So it sounds like all students start off by building their core fundamentals, and then they get a chance to take more specialized classes in their last 2 years.
That's exactly right. And classes also provide weekly quiz sections and office hours to help support students as well.
Weekly quiz sections, does that mean that students take quizzes each week?
Oh, that's a common misconception. Weekly quiz section refer to a group of 10 to 20 students who meet once or twice a week with a TA to review material. You do things like practice worksheets and ask questions. It's really chill.
What a relief, since I know that class sizes can get pretty big, right?
Totally, but only our 2 intro courses are larger. This classroom holds 200 students max. It was overwhelming for me too, but being able to sit during lecture and absorb a material is great, and using office hours and quiz sections for any additional questions.
Oh, I see. All right, well, that's pretty good to know.
Yeah, this video barely scratches the surface. There's so much more information to know. Oh, and wait, there's one more place I want to show you. This is my favorite view in the Allen School. It's from the 6th floor of the Allen Center, and there's the building we were just in. It's wonderful to come here on a sunny day in Seattle.
Thank you for showing me. Where can I learn more about the Allen School?
Yeah, for sure, anytime. You can learn more on our website about upcoming info sessions, admissions, and more. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you here soon.